Yo, what is up, Bucha Farm? Welcome back. I'm back at it again. It's your host, Manameo, coming from the Bucha Farm channel. And today, guys, we're going to be playing some Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is another Fire Emblem game made by Intelligent Systems. Let me just balance the audio real quick. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to be playing this game today. It is a strategy RPG. We're going to be playing for a little bit, having a good time. So yeah, I've been replaying this game again. I've played this game so many times. Good news, if you do enjoy watching this game from my gameplay, this game is actually coming to Switch 2 online. So if you guys are proud owners of the Nintendo Switch 2, you could feel in luck by playing this amazing game. Definitely recommend it if you have a Switch 2 on hand. Anyways, this is gonna be a hard one. I don't know who to bring. This might be a hard choice. We can use staffs. Alright, let's do it, guys. Alrighty. So let's see what we got going on here. We have some mages. We have a lot of cavalry, some myrmidons, just classic stuff. I'm probably gonna keep the range of the the fire mages on, because my Lagoos, as they're called, the transformable beasts in this game, they're really bad against fire magic. But regardless, let's get into it, shall we? Alright. We probably want to kill the fire mage right here, right away. 50% shot of missing, but can never go wrong. We are probably gonna get hit decently. Hopefully we don't miss the second shot. Unfortunate. All good, it happens. That is the nature of RNG after all. We could probably snipe this Jit out with the bow. But yeah, we'll be chill. But yeah, as long as I get those pesky mages out of the way, we should be good. Nice, get our first level up of the day here. Gonna get no levels, actually. I've never seen that happen before, guys. I've never seen no stats. That is a very low chance in this game. In other Fire Emblem games, it's pretty common. But not in this one. So, I am surprised. Goddamn. Anyways, guys. Moving forward, we are racking up damage here on the cavalry. I'll probably turn on combat animations for you guys, just because I feel like they're cool, and they bring, a lot of, cinematic value. And, I want you guys to see it, so you guys have, a better taste of how it looks. I just turned them off for personal enjoyment. But, yeah. Nice. So, yeah, my party is pretty stacked. We got some Sword Masters. We got Z-Hark and Stefan. Very, very good units, in my opinion. I enjoy using them in combat. And then we have my flyers. We have some knights. Gotta love them knights. Get that kill right there. Anyways, moving forward. We should be fine here. I just gotta get rid of the mage. Nice! And we got a critical hit. Already off to a good start, I fear. Gonna get a level up here from my boy Oscar. Hopefully you guys see a good level up this time. Get strength, speed, and resistance. Not bad. Definitely he needs to patch up his offensive stats. Not bad by any means, but it could be better. And then I gotta heal up, one of our... That's gonna be a tricky one to pick who I'm gonna heal. Because I really don't have, like, a good choice. I could heal Kieran, but, like, Astrid has been, like, putting in way more value. This is a tough one. I'm gonna believe that Kieran makes it out on top. And Astrid, kind of squishy in terms of her defensive stats, so may or may not be cooked. It seems like in terms of range, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. The only thing that's gonna hit us is a meteor, so we're chill. So not the worst thing that could happen. So I guess for that scenario then, I'll just kill this guy with a javelin. Hopefully we can. Nice, we did it. That guy had a strong sword, so really didn't want any problems. Him being aggressive could have been detrimental, but we'll see. Regardless, though, we should be fine. Anyways, got the guy with the iron blade. He's gonna do a little bit of damage, but nothing we can't handle. Another level up for Titania. Let's see what we get. Strength. Ooh, this is a good level up. Strength, skill, speed, luck, and res. Pretty good, pretty good. Definitely don't see too many good level ups with that character, just because her growth rates, or growth potential, I'll just say it to make it simple, is not that great. But she does come with good base stats, so it's a minor trade-off. Regardless, got that spear cooking. Definitely important to use your 2-range weapons, because even though they do slightly less damage, their value is, like, so good. Because you get to counter from any range, which most of the time is going to be 1 or 2 range. Regardless, though, you're going to see some nice action here. Already getting the kill. Nice, we get an iron blade for ourselves. Gonna put that in the convoy for safekeeping. We dealt with the so sorry. Oh, that might be bad. Oh no, we're chilling, we're chilling. We do 1 damage, but that's okay. Well, we could take a hit or two. That meteor might do some big boy damage. We just have to wait. Nice dodge there. Definitely. Those long-range magic attacks are strong, but they are held back by a really bad hit rate, so definitely something to keep in mind, for sure. There's a lot of generals here. These generals and knights are going to be really weak to magic, so I'm going to try to get my magic users over there as quickly as possible, but for now that there's no archers, I realistically have, like, a really, really nice shot at just beating these guys up. Also, don't mind the weapon names. My friends, I asked them to make custom weapon names for me, and this is what they picked. So, bear that in mind. You know, it is what it is. Gonna get a level up here. Not the best level up, but it's still decent. You know, you can't go wrong with stats. Bigger number equals, happier me. Anyways. I'll just get the mage here. Deal with this knight. Awesome sauce. Anyways, moving forward. Could be on here. Might need to bring my knights in for a little defense duel. We should be okay realistically. I just, I'll probably want to range these guys. That's not good. I mean, it's doable. Don't get me wrong, it's just, like, not the best stats ever. Nice, let's go. Doing that, classic racking up damage, you know, type shit. Alright. Hmm. Do any of these guys have, like, really good weapons? No, they all have just 1-2 range. I guess I could attack the guy with 1-2 range. That's probably, like, best case scenario. Anyway, seems like we're chilling for the most part, though. Oh, barely doesn't kill. That's unfortunate. We could do this. Low-key, that's not a bad idea. These guys have axes, though. We definitely want our Myrmidons over there. Aw, man. This is kind of a sticky situation, I'm not gonna lie, because, like, there's not much I can do. It's whatever. I'll try to make the most of it, of course. We are definitely close to that promotion here for Astrid. Cool thing about this game is once you reach past level 20, you just get one more level up and you get into your second tier class. It's actually a really good system compared to other Fire Emblem games where most of the time you want to promote immediately as early as possible with a Master Seal, but in Path of Radiance there's only 2 Master Seals in the entire game. So it prioritizes more investment in your characters instead of just like instantly early promoting them, getting the extra stats, and then leaving it at that. So honestly, a really clever system in my opinion. I genuinely enjoy the system. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for sure when playing. Alrighty, gonna deal with these guys with the classic spear. Now our goal for this chapter, I believe, is to beat the boss, and the boss is one of the minor antagonists of the game. Each boss could be considered a minor antagonist. You know, they don't really, most of them until the very end of the game don't really bring a whole lot to the story, but you know, they do act as a pawn in the world building of the game. But yeah, anyways, moving forward, we're gonna bring our sword users over here. Maybe get some flyer action in here, possibly. I only have one use for my lance. That's gonna be really bad. That's fine. I'll just throw a javelin at him, hope it hits. If not, it is what it is, right? Nice! Let's go. Get that big boy damage there. And we just gotta dip out of there. Overall, looking pretty solid so far. Just gonna need to heal up our knight. Or our paladin, I should say. Anyways. Let me try healing up Kieran. Because I do want Kieran to do some damage. Because, like, guy is strong. I just haven't really been using him, like, investment-wise. So, like, definitely for sure. He could do some damage. That's for sure. He just, needs to lock in, you know? So we'll see. Crusty old hand axe, getting the job done. Fortunately, this guy does have 1-2 range as well, but nothing we can't deal with. Get the kill right there. Awesome sauce. Anyways, not gonna get too much XP from that, I fear, but still gonna be, you know, really solid in general. Knight's actually going for my tiger. We'll see how much damage he does. My tiger is really strong. Get some big boy damage on the screen. Not gonna kill, but still, you know, a lot of value. That's what matters at the end of the day. Now we got the other knight attacking my boy Kieran. Might be bad, but I think, you know, we have weapon triangle regardless, so should be easy. We'll see though. Get some decent damage there. Nothing too crazy, but enough. Get the job done damage. Then we have the general. This guy's gonna be a lot stronger because he is promoted. Like I said about second tier classes. We're gonna dodge the attack. Get some big boy damage on the screen. Gonna get him halfway down. Pretty solid. Definitely towards the end of the game, the enemies do get a lot stronger. And what I mean by a lot, like a lot stronger. So it's definitely sometimes, you definitely want to invest into your certain characters and make them really good. Unlike in other games where it's like better to probably use everyone. In this game, it's better to like invest into like a specific like team of like 15 characters. So for me, that's what I'm trying to do. Good thing is, at this point in the game, everyone can be used, because like not only is there like bonus XP and base, but there's also just like a lot of resources characters can use to get better, build XP. Fortunately, not gonna get hit there. You hate to see it. And the mage gonna go for Kieran. Makes sense. His resistance stat is really bad. He actually would have died the last time. But yeah, nothing too crazy, of course. Now we have some character dialogue. I'm not gonna voice act it just because, you know, I could, but I just don't want to, of course. But I'm gonna slowly read through the text, so if you guys do want to read, feel free to. I'm reading it as well. Also, chat, you might notice something different. If you've watched previous Butcher Farm videos, I'm wearing glasses. This will be a new thing. So definitely keep this in mind. And now we got some assistance. This is gonna be good. Tabarn is really strong, so he's gonna help us out, kill these guys, you know, get those pests out of our way. Nice, gets the kill there, getting those knights out of the way for us. Big W. And now we have our 2 reinforcements. Devdon and Riss. So we got some healers and a soldier. You know, I wanted to bring a healer because, you know, sometimes your HP goes low, you know? You gotta heal up. Gotta rest up. Get ready for the next fight. Regardless, though. Gonna get this big boy damage. Gets the critical hit with the bow. Nice! Let's go. Still would have killed anyway, but, you know, it's still cool to, like, see the critical animation, you know. Get that stuff all good to go. Alrighty, let's see. Getting this down here. We could probably take down the knight. My bad, knife. With Stefan. He should be fine. I want to kill this general with someone that probably could use the level up. I do want to give Ike some level ups too. He barely doesn't do enough damage to the knight. So if we do some chip damage here with Kieran, get him healed up by our healers, we should be good. That should be the best idea. And then we can kill the general with Ike, get him some nice XP. His Ike is close to level 20, something I want. Alrighty, let's see. Kieran gets a level up, get nice stats, you know, strength and luck and HP. Definitely some good stats, like, Kieran has always been known for just being a really strong hitter. Unfortunately, his speed and defense in this playthrough is not the best, but every single Kieran will be different. So that's something to keep in mind, guys, for sure when playing, is that every character, even if you're playing the same character in different playthroughs, will always operate different. Definitely something to keep in mind. That's what makes this game unique compared to other RPGs. It gives you that replayability factor where every playthrough, in theory, should be different. And that, in my opinion, is the best part. So yeah, definitely something to keep a mental note of, for sure. Anyways, though, we're about to kill this jit. It's gonna be peak. Anyways, I probably want to shove my Z-Hark over there. Thankfully, there is this mechanic called shove, which allows another unit who is like similar weight to them. You can actually shove your units forward, so it allows you to like develop a more like unique strategy to dealing with characters. And I personally find it amazing because for movement, it is so valuable. All right, we're not gonna do too much damage, but at the end of the day, that's not what we're here for. Gonna get that adept. So we get to strike again into the critical hit. It's gonna be a lot of damage there. For sure. I preferably want to give this kill to an unpromoted unit, but unfortunately, we do not have an unpromoted unit to give that kill to. Which is okay. I'm gonna try killing this knight, so then we could get the mage out of our backs, because that mage is definitely gonna do some big boy damage. Get the critical hit. Pretty solid so far, if I do say so myself. Nice. Almost there on that level up there for Left. Left is definitely like a really strong unit. So getting any type of kill on her will be valuable for sure. Unfortunately, I wish I brought Soren over there, but unfortunately, I'm just too far away. And he is close to his promotion too, so it's like, dang. Not much you can do, I fear. At the end of the day, you know, you just gotta accept it, take your loss, and call it a day. I think I have a psychic staff? Yeah, I do. I'll just heal up Mist. And then I'll heal up Kieran on the next turn. Because I'm sure there's someone that's low. Maybe. I don't actually know if anyone's actually that low. No. Alright, we're chilling. Regardless, though, we should be good. I am realistically just gonna put Soren next to Ike. Oh, unfortunately, there is this thick amount of grass that might make it really bad. Damn. Okay, that's fine. That should be okay. I'm just gonna box him up so then he can't attack nobody. That's the best I can do. Just box him up. He's gonna go for Ike. That's fine. Ike should be able to take realistically a hit, especially with his support with Oscar. Supports in this game are actually really awesome because they give you like different bonuses and stuff when you're next to each other. And the great thing is you don't actually have to build them that hard. So what happens is when someone is deployed in every chapter, if 2 units have a support, it will automatically just proc the support up if they play in enough chapters. Compared to other Fire Emblem games of old, you know, you would stand next to the unit for like 50 billion turns, but nowadays you don't have to do that. And I find that amazing. Definitely makes this game a great entry point if you want to get into the series, and it has one of the coolest main characters to ever be in a Fire Emblem game. So definitely, you know, when it comes out on Switch 2, it is confirmed to be on the new console for Switch Online. So if you are a subscriber to that, definitely consider playing it when it comes out. Nice level up, getting all the offensive stats she needs. That's gonna be perfect for me. Now we're gonna have... Unfortunately, we do need to get over there pretty fast. Otherwise, Tabar might steal my kill. I don't want that to happen. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, that's actually really bad. Fortunately, these units are going to be behind us on our tail. Going to be quite aggressive, but it should be, honestly, like, a really solid picking for, Oh, do we not double these? Oh, we doubled this guy. That's just the semi-commander. So I'll send in some units in. Get these guys dealt with, you know? Alright, now we can have an Archer War. Astrid barely doesn't have the stats enough to deal with these guys. Very unfortunate. Just take this. It's not worth it. Get a little bit of chip damage. A little bit of chip damage is better than nothing, like, I'll be honest. There's too many archers. I'm gonna calculate their range. One of them has a venom bow. It's actually really bad for me. So I'm not trying to die. Dude, that is such a shaky hit rate. Because if I miss, this completely messes up my strategy. Nice, we got the hit. We're chilling. That is good for us for sure. And we got to level up on our rank, so now we can use better axes in the future. Which is awesome! I'd love to see it. And we should be able to secure the kill here. Nice. Get that 6 damage on. Unfortunately, they might hit us, but we avoid it. And we're able to secure the kill. Nice. And we are so close to getting promoted. This is awesome. By next turn, we should be able to get promoted, which means we'll get access to not only a new weapon, but some increased stats to boot. I'm gonna put homeboy Stefan. Unfortunately, our priest is a little too close to where I want him to be. So, to be realistic, I could probably just bring my mage over here too. Okay, so we're chilling right now. Get my longsword out. That's 15 damage, but a 50% hit to get hit twice. But not to worry, I'll just move my support partner in here, and now that drops down to 32. So just in case, worst case scenario, we probably won't die. And who we get the key? Awesome sauce. Love to see it, man. So close to that level. A couple more encounters with enemy units, and that kill should be all but guaranteed. Don't think there's any more bad guys except these guys and the squad from the back. So realistically, we should be good. And then we could just rely on a little bit of RNG luck. Hopefully we get the hit here. And we do. Which is awesome. Almost close to level up. All my units are really close to a level up, which is awesome. We can deal with the mage here. Get this guy out of here. It's gonna be a big help to my squad. Awesome. We'd love to see it, honestly, man. Alrighty. We are actually, like, super duper close to beating this chapter. Gonna have some pesky archery units try to kill my boy. They're not gonna be successful, however, because Kieran's the GOAT, you know? These guys are quite strong, though. I think this guy definitely doubles for sure. This is probably guaranteed. He actually doesn't double. Okay, we're a bit lucky. You know, I genuinely thought this guy had stats, but, you know, sometimes a little bit too overthinking. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go for the boss eventually, because Tabarn is killing these guys. Which is definitely something I don't want, because I'm not trying to get these jits killing me instantly. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to this guy. I think he's chilling. I think we should be fine. Anyways, our beast has unfortunately untransformed. Sucks, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I might be able to shove Thorin up, which will allow us to secure the kill, probably. No. Okay. That's a 50-50 right there. It's doable. It's a doable 50-50. Let me see if I can do some big boy damage with Stefan. I don't want Stefan to get the kill. If it happens, it happens. No, dude. Stefan, I appreciate it, but like, come on, man. I was trying to get that kill to Soren. It's whatever. We're about to get promotions, so we'll be fine. Nice, good dodge. Awesome. Now we're gonna be promoted. So once you reach past level 20, you do get a class promotion, and you guys are gonna see this right now. So it does this little animation, awesome music playing in the background, in my opinion. One of the best musics in the series. Boom! Haha. Dun 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 dun. And we got promoted to a paladin. Get those stats increased. Beautiful. And I'm gonna pick axes, because axes are really strong in this game, in my opinion. So now we have another pre-promote. And Can I get in range? I'm barely out of range for this, it's whatever. It is what it is. Now I just got my iron sword up. Did we lose our axe? Yeah, or my lance? Yeah. And unfortunately broke in the skirmish, but that's okay. It happens. We do some good damage, but a little too much. It's a little too risky, just based off like how many units are there. I could definitely heal someone. Oh well. Gonna drop down our other healers here too. But yeah, we should be good. They all have 1-2 range, which is gonna be a bit tricky to play around, but hey, it's okay. Most units in the late stage of the game are known to have those type of weapons. Regardless, though, we're gonna see the archer actually go for Stefan. Actually gets a hit on him. Pretty good, pretty good. That is a venom bow, so it is gonna do some poison damage, unfortunately. But you know, if there's a will, there's a way. Still doable though. Now we're gonna have the general also try to hit Oscar. Fortunately though, we're able to dodge the situation entirely, which is awesome. Now we have a perfect opportunity. Nice critical hit there. Gonna do some big boy numbers. Oh, unfortunately, actually gonna target the boss. I don't like that, but it's whatever. Oh, is he gonna one-shot the boss? No, please don't tell me he one-shots the boss. If he does, oh, okay, he doesn't. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, we're chilling. I was about to say, if he one-shots the boss, I'm gonna be mad. Because, like, I actually wanted that kill for Ike. Because Ike is at that range, man. He could secure the kill right now. You know, I'm not trying to let that slide. No way, Jose. Alrighty, so we should be able to end this turn, actually, which is awesome. Just gonna kill this guy with my mage. Hopefully get close to level up. Nice, get those big boy items. Anyways, get the level up here. Actually get strength, that's so funny to me. Funny, that's so funny to me. Anyways, do we kill the knight? That is the question. We actually don't. That's unfortunate. Do we kill with Oscar? Yes, we do. So Oscar will secure us the kill, and then we'll be able to secure the final kill as Ike, which is gonna be perfect because he's gonna reach his final level. And then we should be promoted this chapter, which is gonna be awesome. Ike can actually reach, which means, honestly, now all we have to do is just get some free kills. It's gonna be a party in here with how much free kills we're getting. Actually, I do want to heal up some units. So we'll heal up Kieran real quick. Make sure he's all good. I don't know if anyone else needs healing. Probably not. Zihar could potentially secure the kill here. No, it's too weak. This he could be able to get though. If he gets a critical hit, it's doable. Gonna get hit, unfortunately, but does some big boy damage and is gonna get a level up. Awesome. Good. Getting those stats up. We love to see it. And then actually could probably secure kill. Actually doesn't, unfortunately. You hate to see it. So I guess what we could do here is realistically just do this. I'll try it. I have resources to do this. Gonna chip down this soldier with Titania. Gonna get hit, but that's okay. It happens. reposition out of there. And now, if both hits hit, we're in the position to get a kill. So let's see, hopefully it does hit. Gonna get dodge in the process, but we do secure the kill, which is awesome. I'd love to see it. Gonna get the level up from Marcia. Hopefully we get something good. Good stats, possibly. Strength and magic, you know, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I'm not gonna complain about that. And we get the adept skill, which is an awesome skill that I actually really like. Alright, so we're guaranteed winning this. Is there anything else I could realistically do? I don't think so, actually. I think we're chilling. This is the last bit, man. Alright, Ike, go secure that kill. Ike does not want to hear this joke. And we get the kill with Ike. And Ike should be able to get his last level up here. Level 20 right now. Nice level up. That's the level up he needed. He's definitely been not the best Ike I've ever gotten. My first Ike was insanely blessed, stat-wise. But this Ike's pretty solid. At first, this Ike was trash. But, you know, with some stat boosters and a little bit of assistance, like, Ike definitely becomes like a really solid unit in this game. And plus Path of Radiance is like extremely easy as a game, so like even if you get a screwed up Ike, like you're usually fine. Now obviously not even me can understand this text. I don't even know how to pronounce any of that. So just don't question. They do translate. Fortunately, do not know what they're saying. Let's go. W character development chat. We'd love to see it. Oh yeah, this is where a cutscene happens. Y'all gotta watch this cutscene, chat. This cutscene, so peak. Now, obviously, it is gonna be a little low quality. This is like a game from 2005, so bear in mind. But it still looks good today, in my opinion, in my heart. The voice acting is shit, though. But anyways, we're about to see probably the best cutscene in the game. In my opinion, the best cutscene. So peak.
Mist, isn't that Mother's song?
Not quite. But it is close. Ike, look! Up there!
Such a beautiful cutscene, honestly.
It's incredible!
Lord of the Forest. He's returned.
So peak. For sure the best cutscene in the game. Such a peak chapter. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for being a part of that. If you guys do want to see my channel will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.